All right, all right. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Giveaway Show. Hey, what's up? I'm Cross Collects Comics, and I'm excited to see you here. Glad that you're hanging out with us tonight, that you chose to be here. You could have been anywhere tonight at 10 p.m. Central, but you said, hey, I'm going to go hang out with Cross and the gang for another episode of the Giveaway Show. So if you're brand new to the Giveaway Show, just a quick thing, maybe you're catching on the rewind, maybe you're here in the chat hanging out with us. The Giveaway Show is our weekly web series where we talk about some of the latest and greatest stuff going on in the comic book community and adjacent to the comic book community. We got a panel of folks who'll be talking about different things, but our namesake is the Giveaway Show, and that's right, it is giveaways. We've got 3 really cool giveaways tonight, 2 of them Spider-Man related. The third one is actually a very first. For the first time tonight, I'm going to be doing a blind giveaway. That's right, this is a blind giveaway. I don't know what's in here. It's already packaged. You're already going to get one of the the coveted price box stickers. I have no idea what's in here, but a member of the community who's remaining anonymous said, hey, pay it forward, send it to somebody else. But it was already packaged. So yeah, it is here. It is ready to go, and it's going to be a blind giveaway. In addition, we got a couple others. I'll share those in just a moment when I bring out the panel. But just a couple quick things here for you. Wednesday nights is not the only time that we do a live stream here on Carl's Collects Comics. We also have a Monday night live stream called Monday Halls Live, and maybe you were able to catch that this past Monday. Happens every Monday at 10 p.m. Central, and this is the weekly web series. It's 90 episodes strong, and that's the weekly web series where we go over the past week to a week and a half's worth of comic book and pop culture pickups. So if you like to see what we're picking up and want to see which guest stars are on that week, make sure and tune into that Mondays at 10 p.m. Central. This past week, I had Geek Out with Roscoe and TM Nerdy on, and they got to hang out. And this upcoming week, I think JT Comics is going to be back with us. And hey, here's the cool thing. I'm opening it up completely. If you have cool books that you want to show off and share with the community, send me a message on Instagram. That's right. It's at Cross Collects Comics. Send it because I'm building the schedule for the next 3 months for the summertime, and I'd love to see about inviting you on. So yeah, send that over to me on Instagram. You can also reach me on email, carlscollectscomics@gmail.com. And yeah, we're filling up the slate for the next few months of Monday Halls Live. There are some people that are probably going to end up being regulars on that, and I'm very excited about them. But yeah, we want to keep it open for guest stars, especially if you have a YouTube channel. So there's some of you that I'll be reaching out to and saying, hey, I've seen your content. I'd love to have you come on because, yeah, it's the more the merrier. The more, when we change it up and there's different people on it, I love that because I think it's a great thing to do with the community. So make sure and send me that direct message at some point. It is never too soon to go ahead and reach out and say, hey, I'd be interested in doing it. Don't be shy. Don't sweat it. Yeah, come on. Looking forward to that. So in addition, though, to Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Central, we also have Friday features that go live. It's been several weeks. I've been kind of a lot of stuff going on. Been very tired, but we're getting back on it and getting ready for the summertime. One of the things that I want to make sure and share one more time, creator interview with Lance Linderman, co-owner of Gold Key Comics. Really cool interview with him, hearing the story of Gold Key. I was really, really excited to hear it. I didn't know it before this, I didn't know the full story before this interview. So it was really cool to hear from him and just see what all he had going on and what Gold Key is doing. Man, there is a lot of cool stuff that they're doing and that they have planned, and I can't wait to see more from these guys. Really good group of guys and a lot of fun stuff. So make sure and check that out. In addition, last thing I want to give you, it's convention season, so you might need some new wear. There is a discount code for a guy who goes by Covered Tees on Instagram, and he's got coveredtees.com. You can use the discount code CCC20 for 20% off your order during the month of May. So this week's going to be the last time you can use that discount code to get 20% off your order. He does one-off shirts with you, whatever your favorite graphic is on it. And it's a cool extension of fandom. So I'd encourage you to check that out. I've gotten a couple shirts and looking forward to. The channel does not receive anything, no kickbacks or bonuses or anything or affiliates from the usage of that discount code. It's just something to pass on to you if you choose to pursue that extension of fandom. So I'm going to go ahead and say hey to the chat, and we're going to say we're going to get everybody in here, and I'm going to bring out the panel, and we're going to get things rolling. And that's right, we are going to kick off with a giveaway. We're going to do one giveaway first thing after we go through the grant. So if you are here early and you're here first, that's right, you're going to get a reward for it before we get into any of the topics. That's a surprise little thing for you. All right, let's take a look at the chat. El Green says, I be here. He is here. He's arrived. Darth Lucian 88, what's up? Good to see you here as well. Pops Mafia, glad that you're here. Glad that you could join us tonight. Yes, that's right. The four of us are here. It's me, Weapon X, Mr. Collector, and of course, Paul. We're looking forward to sharing with you about the $25 challenge in addition. And the guys are going to plead their case because guess what? You're going to be one of the ones that votes on who wins that $25 challenge. And the guys don't know that yet. I just surprised them with it. They just heard it backstage. Paul's flipping out because he was trying to bribe me with some Zorro comic books. But I want you guys to have I want y'all to have a say in who wins the $25 challenge.
Thank you in advance.
Man, listen, you hear that, Billy? We got robbed.
Brooklyn Born, what's up? Good to see you. Tony Stank, good to see you as well. Las Cruces, good to hear from you. Glad that you're tuning in from New Mexico. Jonathan Dodson, what's up? And of course, Mary Jimenez, it's great to see you here as well. Glad that y'all could join us. I see El Green is here popping to everybody, saying hi to everybody. Serge Henderson, what's up? I am doing well. I'm doing well because you know why? Because I'm getting to hang out with each and every one of you. And 100%, it's one of the highlights of my week, seriously. And this week, a little bit harder of a week. So this is such a cool time to decompress and be here and hang out with everybody. So yeah, hey, it's going great right now. What's up, Amazing Spider Flint? Good to see you, buddy. Glad that you're here. There's more hellos for it. Hey, look, it's Weapon X. He's saying hi to everybody. Glad that he's popping in the chat. Weapon X, y'all make sure and congratulate him and just say a big thank you to him. Weapon X is taking on a producer role here for the giveaway show where he's making sure to get us lined up and taking care of some of the back end stuff. And I can't appreciate him enough for that because all these guys do a lot off screen. Yes, even Paul, especially Paul. Paul's like my day one here on the channel.
If you vote for Mr. Collector, he'll send you a Spider-Man.
All right, Mike Bravo. Hashtag giveaway. Hey, Weapon X. Mike Bravo. Darth Lucian. Let's see. Andrew Kai, what's up? Our brother from down under. David Spider-Man Dotson, good to see you. Billy will win. Hashtag Paul lost. All right. Let's see who else we got here.
People have spoken.
Uh-oh. If you vote for Mr. Collector, take a picture of your vote, send it to him, and he'll send you a Spider-Man. I've heard through the grapevine that Mr. Collector is the one to see when it comes to the Spider-Boy spec. At last count, I think he was at like 82 copies, and he's still going.
Golly.
All right. Lots of people. I'm glad I'm back from Canada, Carl's Comics Books. Nice. Glad that you are back as well. Photocopies don't count. That's true. Good note to everybody. Yeah. Paul, do you want to cover that one? I saw you in the private chat. Do you want to cover that one? Because that is big news. That's seriously big news. And I had just seen it like towards the end of the day. All right. Hey, so before we get done with anything, we're going to go ahead and do the first giveaway of the night. That's right. It is a blind giveaway. You're going to do hashtag blind giveaway, and this will get sent to you. I don't know what's in it. I have no idea what's in it, but what you want to do is you want to
vote for Mr. Collector is a vote for freedom.
Giveaway.
Southern Comic Geek.
All right, here. Yeah, so you want to do hashtag blind giveaway, no caps, all lowercase. that is what you want to put in the chat if you want to win the blind giveaway. I don't know what it is. I think, I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know.
Hold it to your head like
But
Karnak used to do. Remember Karnak from Johnny
Okay.
Carson?
Yeah.
Could be a Martha Stewart.
but I'm not
Swimsuit?
going to open it. They're not going to get to see what it is. I'm not going to open it. Yeah. So hashtag blind giveaway. If you want to do this, I will actually address it to you tonight during the show. It'll go out tomorrow with the stack that's going out. A quick update on the giveaways. The box is almost completely empty. I sent out like 20-something packages this past weekend. We've got a few more. I actually ran out of cardboard, so I'm getting more cardboard this week, and then going to be back to shipping it out. So we're almost complete.
Carlo.
For those who are worried, I hope it's a Carlos Rules.
Yeah.
It's I don't think it is. I don't. Man, it's some kind of like a variant. I don't want to say what I think it is.
The Martha
because
Stewart
it's
swimsuit edition variant.
Mary told you hi.
Or whatever edition that was that y'all showed on that. I was talking to my son, and they started flashing pictures last week of Martha Stewart. Was that a legit thing, like a Playboy or something with Martha Stewart?
It was a Sports
not-
Illustrated, wasn't it?
Sports
Illustrated
Illustrated.
with Martha Stewart. Okay.
Yeah.
Show the reprint.
The market has been like going crazy. You can't get a book. You can't
Is
get
it
that
really?
book right now. Yeah, thanks to Mr. Collector. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I try.
So tonight,
she's hit hard times.
since Mr.
I mean,
Collector
she's
didn't
doing-
want to
she's
give
going
y'all
skiing right
one,
now at the age of 97. So
this is
Trying to
going
help her
up
out.
for the giveaway tonight. You get to choose one of the two.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna come up. Yeah, show it.
Since Mr. Collector,
Can
Mr.
you do a
Collector.
close-up of him.
remember, guys, these are fresh off the reprint presses.
Reprint.
So
This is a variant cover. Isn't that reprint? This one
Billy's
is.
shaking his head.
Billy ain't saying that. Billy's about to get you.
All right. Is she gonna pose for Playboy? Wow. Martha
Yeah.
Stewart
I'm trying to
is
help
like,
her. I'm trying to help her, but
she's taken like she's different now. Within the past 10 years or so. All right. So I got that loaded up, locked and loaded. We're gonna give it just a second more, but hey, that's the deal. Blind giveaway. I have no idea what's in here. No idea at all. It is not the Martha Stewart. Somebody they keep saying it's the Martha. This is not the Martha Stewart whatever video or Sports Illustrated. This is a comic book that was generously donated back into the pool. It'll get addressed tonight and it'll go out tomorrow for somebody else. And the rest of the packages are going to be going out this weekend. I'm very excited about that because I've had a backlog of giveaways. So be patient with us. I'm going to address something at the end of the show that happened because I think in 70 episodes I've never had a nasty direct message from somebody, but one person decided that he needed to send something negative, and it's not cool. It's not cool. I understand you're impatient. I understand you want to see it, but it's like, come on, yeah. So and I get it, and I own that we got a little. Well, I'll talk about it at the end of the show. All right, so let's see. Yes, she has been hanging out with Snoop a lot. I think a lot. Yeah. So Darth Lucian says, "Man, blind stuff is usually good stuff." I think it's a good book. I wish I could remember who it was that won it and everything. So yeah, hashtag blind giveaway. We are going to be introducing some rules for the giveaway show. We're not doing it tonight or next week, but we will be coming up here introducing a couple of rules because we just want everybody to feel like it's like we're playing fair and like nobody's getting to do anything. So we'll have a couple of those rules but yeah, that's coming up. That's not anything right now. So all right, so we got everybody. Looks like I'm going to go ahead and check on the giveaway tool. All right, we got 16 entries, and I do the best I can with making sure that everybody gets their entry in. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up, and then we're going to get. Let's see, we're going to get it going. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's see who the winner is. Surge Henderson.
Wow.
There you go. Congrats.
Damn.
Oh, Don Dizzle tried to jump in at the last minute. I don't know if it got you, Don. Yeah, he might have just popped in. All right, so Surge Henderson, send me a direct message and with your address, with your shipping address, and I will get this sent off to you. And yeah, congratulations to you, Surge. Glad that you could do it. Hey, let me have the panel each say hi. Well, okay, so Darth Lucian, here's the deal. Yeah, that is a rule moving forward. What we're gonna do, but what I'm told about the StreamYard giveaway is that it will only count one entry per person. It does not allow like the people that drop in multiple deals. It's not counted. So I think that's pretty true. But yeah, that's going to be one of the new rules is that do not enter the hashtag more than once unless you misspelled it, because we just want everybody to feel like it's fair. So okay, cool. So let's go ahead. Let's keep it moving. I'm going to bring out the rest of the panel here, and let's see. Do you guys want to each say hey to everybody? Hey to everybody. Starting with Mr. Collector.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you all for all coming out. Smash that like button. But no, it's gonna be a good night. We have a lot of great stuff to talk about. Comic Palooza is this weekend, so I'm excited. All of us, we're all gonna be attending. So anyone that's gonna go, let us know. It'd be cool to meet some other people. But yeah, of course, drink your Kirklands. Every Kirkland you buy goes to Martha Stewart. For the situation she's in right now, tough times. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's keep moving right along to Weapon X.
What's up? Another Wednesday, another giveaway show. I'm going to be at Comic Palooza, like Mr. Collector said. I'm going to have my little measuring tape here. If your hair can be taller than Mr. Collector's on the spot, you're going to get one of these.
Woo!
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn.
We'll see who can outdo Mr. Collector. We'll have to do a measurement. Woo!
I'm gonna have to bring out the hairspray on this one.
Yep, Mr. Collector. I think Mike Bravo could do it. Mike Bravo got some hair.
Yeah, but that's it. Hopefully, we got some topics here about the streaming services and some other news for this week here for everybody.
Yeah, big news about Image. Paul's going to give us a little lowdown on that. We're going to give some commentary on it. And speaking of, here he is.
Oh, it's me and Billy. We're here again.
Run, Billy.
So we be quiet. So like I said, since Mr. Collector didn't want to give y'all a book last week, y'all will get a chance to give either this book or that book. Tonight we are going to do a giveaway. So those will be there. And Carlos. Carlos. So these are pretty nice Mask of Zorro photo edition ones, Carlos.
Carlos, those are just covers.
Hey man, you stay out of this. So yeah, we are going. Me and Billy are going to give y'all the information that y'all been wanting. So y'all stay tuned, and we're here.
Nice.
Ship is sinking.
All right, so one of the big pieces of news that has come out, and people with differing opinions about it. I'm going to go ahead and share this screen real quick right here. We have seen the announcement made on at least two major streamers that, and then this is Variety. So anybody who knows anything about the industry, the film and TV industry, there are certain top-level publications where once it's published there, it's official, like it's for sure going to happen. So I want to share this real quick with us. This is from Variety. They are sharing that they've reported, and this was on the 18th. So it's been several days. It's been about a week since it came out. That Willow and Dollface, among others, are being pulled from Disney Plus and Hulu in a cost-cutting move. So that's why the thumbnail is what it is for this week, and we're going to talk about, because this is kind of comment, like a peripheral thing, the comic, because we're entering a period of time where we're going to see more cost-cutting measures happening across all the streamers, and some of our favorite comic book content is probably going to be affected. So, some people might ask, well, why is this happening? The shortest way to say it is that in some cases, for some shows and movies, the residuals that are being paid via the contracts that were made to the actors, whether voice actors or live action, the producers, the writers, the directors, everybody involved in the production, the residuals that are paid, and residuals are the money they continue to pay every time you click play on a movie or show. Those that money that they're having to pay is they're paying more money than they're making off of the show. So they're actually losing money just to keep it on the streamer. And with all the streaming platforms having to cut costs because their numbers are going down for different reasons, and so they're having to cut costs. And so one of the ways they're doing that is by sadly getting rid of the dead weight. Now I wasn't a fan at all of the new Willow, so I made it halfway through the first episode. So I mean, it wasn't a big loss to me, but I know that what's going to happen is fandom is going to get impacted by this one way or the other. So I thought it would be cool to talk about it, and so I wanted to get input from chat. Start dropping your thoughts about it. Let's see, what do you Tony Stank just dropped something in here as well, that they're shutting down the Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, which was the Star Wars themed hotel, because it wasn't making enough money for them. So they're shutting that down as well, and that's a lot. If you know anything about Disney, about their theme parks, they employ hundreds and thousands of workers, hundreds of actors to perform in all these different productions and even in the streets of all the different theme parks. They're still here, Agu. They're coming right out in a second. So I wanted to open it up to the panel and say, hey, what do y'all think about what do y'all think about this?
Well, I think a lot of it too right now, a lot of stuff going on with Disney. You got to remember that Bob Iger came back to take back, CEO of Disney. So he's righting a lot of these, wrongs, quote unquote, that were done before he came back, once he left the regime there. So I think he's trying to, set things straight, get things back for the shareholder to show them, the profits that they want. But also I think what hurts it right now too is the strike with the Writers Guild that's going on. There's a lot of shows that are postponed, and if they had a roadmap for these shows, like, hey, we're gonna do this show at the end of 2024 or 2023, they can't. They have to push those shows back, and I think that came into play as well with some of these shows. Some of these series, as their first season, they're looking at it, hey, we won't be able to film this till 2025, or further. There's no point in continuing. We'll have to maybe put that on the shelf for now and come back to it. But to your point with the Willow, I was a little bit frustrated with that. I think I watched the first episode, and it got like to 40 minutes in before they even get to Willow. I'm like, the whole point is Willow. I grew up on Willow. I want to see Willow. I don't care about the backstory. I just want to see Willow. But it's like at the end, he's like, I'm Willow, and then it's end of episode 1, and then it's kind of so. Did
they fire Kathleen Kennedy? She said they're saying.
We're going to get to that in a second. We're gonna get to this. Okay, somebody finally noticed that.
No Green Machine with the good eyes.
They're in the same room, Green Machine.
If you're brand new to the channel or to the show, there's a fun little Easter egg. Always look at Weapon X's background. He has it's always changing, and if you notice, mine and his backgrounds are the same. El Green noticed it. He commented about it first. All right, so Paul, what do you think about them pulling some of these shows off of the streaming services?
Well, it's like what Weapon was saying. It's all about money at the end of the day. So if it's not doing what they're expecting it to do, I think. Oh yeah, Tina Turner. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Right, Raphael. So at the end of the day, if the show's not doing as well or what they're expecting, because they have to answer to the shareholders, so I mean, a lot of stuff is going to get taken off, and it's the fans too. If they don't like a certain show, they can see by the views, like, hey, this show is not really doing good, so we're going to pull it off of the streaming service. And then they have you got a lot of competition in streaming services. So you go to Hulu, you go to
crazy
Prime, you go to Disney Plus. I mean, there's so much competition, which is good for us to get good shows on the streaming platform. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's just money. So if it's not doing what they wanted to do, then it's going to get canceled.
Yeah. Mr. Collector, what say you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's where they're coming back on some of these shows and movies. To be honest, Disney's not really making any great movies, and they're remaking everything. Like, I feel like they running out of, ideas, like original
ideas. Yeah, they're going.
Yeah, Little Mermaid, Lion King. They're doing Lilo and Stitch now. Like some of this stuff you shouldn't touch. I feel like, it's gonna go to the streaming service. Yeah, people are gonna watch it, but to me, it's not gonna hit the same as you would, someone that grew up on it. And I think that's what really hurts them. Like Willow, I heard Willow didn't do good in theaters. I've never seen it. They're doing the Mighty Ducks. That got canceled, and they're taking that off the streaming. What's the one with Tom Hanks and the dog?
Turner and Hooch.
Yeah, they were doing a show on that. That got scrapped. And then they were doing some other ones. So all that got scrapped already. And it's just, this is stuff people aren't asking for. I don't ever hear anyone ever ask, they should do this, they should do that. So I think that's what's hurting them is they ran out of ideas, and all they're doing is trying to make it a modern version. Like, come up with something different, I feel like. And then, like Netflix, too. Netflix is actually, if anyone has Netflix, well, I'm pretty sure everyone does, like the whole password thing. They're going to get a lot of their money back now, because if you try to share your password with anyone, and anyone that's in that household, I think you only get like 2 of them. And then after that, you have to pay an additional $8. Anyone that signs in for that account, they would get charged that $8 for the main account holder. Everyone should be getting an email, I think, on Tuesday about it through Netflix, kind of breaking it down more. But
wait a minute, so you're saying like people can't share anymore?
No, they put a stop to that. So
yeah, Ted Sarandos called Mr. Collector to make sure that he was okay with it, and so for this we have.
So it's Mr. Collector's fault.
That's gonna suck for Paul, because Paul shares the account with Mr. Collector.
What?
But
you share your account with
That man don't share nothing. He don't share nothing.
All right, let's take a look at some of these comments, because I see some good comments coming in here. Okay, so let's see. Tony Sank says, I haven't gotten around to watching Willow yet, but it ain't going to kill me. Fish Cat Collectibles says, Disney are hogs. They're charging $6,000 to stay at the Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel. They deserve to lose money. Darth Lucian says, did they fire Kathleen Kennedy yet? No, actually, she got renewed, but I still think she's going a little bit after Indiana Jones 5 drops. Mountain Peak Comics says, Disney underestimated their cash cow. As a huge Star Wars fan, I'm happy because the hotel didn't scream Star Wars. It screamed Disney, swing and miss. From what I would agree with that. Rafael Jimenez reminds us that we lost a legend today. It was reported earlier that Tina Turner passed away, the star of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome and many others, and just a legendary singer. So condolences to her family and friends on that loss, because it was a huge loss that echoed throughout the entire music industry and fandom. El Green Machine says, did I get a coupon? Yeah. Apparently Weapon X is going to send you something. Walt would tell the shareholders to kiss his butt. I don't know. All right. Green Machine. I'll send you a Weapon X, no prize. Send me your address on IG. There we go. The introduction of Weapon X, no prizes. The next evolution. Yeah, they remade Star Wars and it sucked.
Yep, that's what a lot of people have said. It sucked.
Disney milks every property for any cent they can, which I agree. They bought it for $4 billion, so they need to get their money back. But they could have had a better. They could have done a better job of consistent quality programming. Some of it really, really good, like The Mandalorian and Andor. Others, not so much. Pops Mafia, is Netflix the only streaming service doing that? No, we're going to see a crunch on all of them. Mr. Collector's ears to the ground, so he's going to keep updating us on that. But like I said, Sarandos reached out to him to get approval. So if you have complaints for the Netflix thing, when you get the email next week, just hit up Mr. Collector.
That's them right now. That's them.
Mind you, they did it after you had. You see the strategy in it, though, right? They did it right after Memorial Day weekend, so everybody's chill and relaxed, and then you get this email saying that you're going to get hit.
Well, everyone knew about that already. They've been talking about this for months, but they finally are doing it.
I know. Mr. Collector's a Netflix shareholder. Look at the cable bill.
Kirkland!
Mike Bravo, I want all streams gone and seasons to be 20 plus episodes again. Okay. Some shows yes, other shows no. Rafaust Comics, Billy. All right, Mike Bravo says Paramount Plus has every Star Trek series and episode, so watch that now. Forget Disney and Netflix. Yeah, I've got Paramount Plus. There's some really good content on there. There really is. My wife and I watched Survivor on Paramount Plus.
Yellowstone's on there too.
Oh yeah, but it's only like a few seasons or something.
Yeah, they're only doing one more season. He's out.
Yeah.
He said.
So Kevin Costner is leaving Yellowstone. He said, I think it's just
who's
5
taking
more.
over? All right.
No,
they're going to bring in.
That's it. They're only doing 5, and that's it.
No, they're doing a spinoff with
Matthew McConaughey. Wow.
Oh, is he still doing it?
I think it's going to end up being a spinoff. At first, they were talking about it being a continuation, but I don't know. I think.
You have to have him in the show.
Matthew McConaughey has something not Matthew McConaughey, but Costner has something contractual.
Yeah.
So, all right, okay. So that's kind of our take. So, to the chat, and to those who are watching this on the rewind, what do you think about some of these shows getting pulled off of the streaming services? Are you in favor of it? Do you understand it? Do you think it's a bad move? Make sure and let us know. Drop it in the chat, and we'd love to hear from you. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic of the day, which is something that I was a little bit surprised by it when I saw it, but it does make, but it's not a surprising move. For those who hadn't heard, Image is moving from Diamond distribution over to
Lunar.
What is it called?
Lunar.
Yeah, Lunar, which is it's one of the Penguin Random House ones, right?
I think Penguin and Lunar are 2 different ones. I don't think they're the same.
Oh, that's right. They are. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to see Paul. I wanted to get your take on this, because Paul is what I affectionately call a Wednesday warrior. Every Wednesday he is there when the doors open. Now, he doesn't necessarily play by the rules because he has a VIP section himself at the comic shop.
Yeah, says the 2 guys that get a 1 in 25 when you can't even order one at that shop, y'all. That's me.
All right.
He gets the key under the mat and opens up himself.
Right. They leave a key for him in one of those little magnet boxes.
Yeah.
Me and Weapon were right there, and then somebody, they have an employee that opens the door for Carlos to walk in, and then he just walks to the back and sits down and looks through his pile of books,
looking through the mail and everything.
While we're like, "Oh, here's your book." Like, damn, you could at least put it on
Carlos. There. See, that's why I gotta go to my local one.
VIP.
Too many celebrities go to that one. The one I go to, so I can't be a part of that. I go where Where the
Look at that fold-out chair at the LCS. You tell them, Mike Bravo.
All right. So, Paul, what's your take on Image dropping Diamond and going to Lunar? What do you think about that?
So I've been to the comic shops, and a lot of comic shop owners have been always mad at Diamond for the stuff. Like they just, it's like you have so many opportunities to fix your mistake, and they continue not to. So like Marvel jump ship, DC jump ship, now Image, and I guess the only you have like Dark Horse, Boom, you have all these IDW and what's that other one? Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
You have all those, but I guess once Image is another big of the big three, I guess, and they're leaving. I mean, I guess all the other ones may just fall into place, but I think you still at comic shops can go through Diamond and get charged extra for them to have the Marvel DC, which is mind-boggling to me. I don't know why you would do that, but
yeah,
I guess they just had over the years so many people have said, so much stuff is going on wrong with Diamond, and they're just wanting to find new ways, and maybe they've given deals to these publishers, better deals at other different places. So I knew eventually it was coming. I mean, once Marvel jumped ship, DC jumped ship, it's like we don't have to follow you. There's other distribution companies we can go with.
So do you think Tuesday is going to become the new comic book day?
I don't know. I mean, I think Marvel shot like a little thing against DC because they had like the blank variants that said Wednesday on their stuff. So I don't know. I think Marvel may continue to do Wednesday, but I don't know. I mean, it depends on who the publishers go with. I mean, if they do Tuesday, probably they won't really care. I mean, the books should be ready to go by that time. So I don't know. I don't think it'll be like a Tuesday thing unless you just want like DC stuff. Unless a publisher announce, hey, we're going with this publisher, a distribution company, so we're going to have our books out on Tuesday. Then maybe people may go Tuesday just to get those books that you may miss when you go on Wednesday. Because I know a bunch of DC guys go on Tuesday to grab a couple of DC books that they're looking for, but there's nothing really like, oh, I got to go on Tuesday to go get that DC book. Everybody goes on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's something I've wondered about. But you make some good points that I think it's going to become more diversified on when people go. So let's hit a couple comments here real quick. Jonathan Dodson says about the previous topic, I feel most of the drop shows are ones that people aren't watching anyway. Jonathan Dodson says Diamond are all about money, not customer service. I think there's been some.
That is true because I've seen people talk to like comic shop owners, call Diamond, and they just tell them like, just send us or make a damage report and we'll give you credit. And they're like, no, I need these books because if in their eyes, if I don't have these books, then somebody's going to go somewhere else to go get them. So I'm losing my customers. So yeah, and I agree with that. Diamond's been bad about that, and their reps. Oh, it's a joke.
And that's a legitimate concern for a local comic shop that relies on new comic book business because, like I've talked to some comic shop owners that have said they rely heavily on back issues. Like every comic shop is different. Some of them do rely a little bit heavier on new comic books, and not having the books that everybody want is a big, that can be a big deal. Darth Lucian says, I'm for anything that lowers cover prices. $5 and $10 books is crazy.
Yeah.
They've gotten very expensive. So, I mean, what I've done is I've just started to switch over to
trade paperbacks.
Well, in some cases, trade paperbacks, but in other cases, I'm just focusing more dollars towards vintage books because $6 for a new book that's going to become $1 book 6 months later versus 3 $2 vintage Iron Man books that can go into my personal collection. I mean, where would you put your $6? So, and I'm not bashing new comic books. I understand that they have to charge that much to even make it possible to make them, to produce them. But I mean, yeah, it's expensive, and part of that expense is all the overhead, like the damaged books that have to get returned and get credit given, the shoddy shipping practices, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you made a good point about the little comic shops, because they have subscribers and they're always getting the book. But if they're damaged, they're gonna have to tell them, well, I try to get you a second print. Some guys may not want second print. They may want a certain cover. They may want something, and then you can't give it to the customer. They're gonna just go somewhere else.
Yeah,
that's what they try to explain to Diamond, but they don't understand. They're just like, well, just give us the credit or damage report, and we'll give you credit. And that's like, that doesn't do me any good.
Yeah, no, I totally hear you on that. Tony Stank says, I was pre-ordering for like 30% off, then everyone raised shipping prices. And then El Green said, he brings up a good point. Comics aren't a priority for the big company that owns the little one. That's true. Some of the big, like Warner Brothers Discovery, isn't as interested in the money that they're making off of the comic books. They're more interested in exploiting it through toys, merchandise, and films and TV. Let's see, Bottom Tier Collector, what's up? Good to see you as well. I watched one of your videos, I think this morning. Good to have you here hanging out in the chat with us. And then Jonathan Dotson says, Diamond charges my comic shop the same high price for all size boxes shipped to them. Bottom Tier Tony Stank, my comic shop is up to like $8. Makes me not want to buy anything from them. I understand. And here's the thing: for those of us who live in the greater Houston area, we're kind of spoiled. All four of us live here, so we've kind of gotten spoiled over the past 10, 12 years, because we have, I think, and this, I'm totally in the greater Houston area, there are at least 3 shops with multiple locations for the same shop. And just between those 3 shops, they have 10 locations.
Yep, and Carlos goes in and gets treated like royalty on all of them, and all of us get the scraps. Yep.
He's trying to make y'all feel sorry for him. Don't fall for it.
Tell him, Weapon. Tell him, Weapon.
Yeah, I mean, he goes in there mafia style. Goes, hey, you want some time on my show? You keep me the 1 in 25s. I'll put a little plug-in for you on the show. Like that, and they just kind of they don't know what to do. They have to kind of go for it. Nobody else is out there pushing them like him. So,
But is it true that he walked in there with glasses, a cane, and a big fur coat?
What?
Walking in there like a pimp.
Like Kingpin of the comic shop.
Yeah. You have the suit.
Kingpin of the comic shop.
Suit.
And they're like, who's this guy? He's like, well, you don't know me? So,
you make up a good point, because I tried to order a 1 in 25 and they told me no. They don't do not allow you to order it. And Carlos orders them all the time. And I'm like, oh, okay. My name is not Carlos Quick.
Paul's still bitter because some of them decided to play a prank on him and tell them that that they had given me his layaway.
No, that was cold.
Paul almost committed physical assault in a
I was actually going to yell at the dude, because if it wasn't for Emily laughing in the background, I would have totally believed him, because he had a straight face. He goes, I go in there to pay off my layaway. I'm like, yeah, man, I got my layaway paid off. So I'm giving the guy, I said, hey, I'm here to pay off my layaway. And the guy looks at me. He says, I'm sorry, sir, but Carlos came in here earlier. I was like, oh, my God, what the hell happened now? Billy, we're going to have to go get somebody, Billy. I'm about to go pick up Billy. So he says, I'm sorry, but Carlos Collects came in here and said that hey, Paul has a book on layaway and said that I could get it. So can I have it? And they go, yes. So we gave it to him. And I was just like, my mind just went like, why did you give him my book? What possessed you in the world to give him my book? I was getting mad, but Emily laughed in the background, and I was like, "Oh, okay." That was pretty low. That was pretty harsh. I was like,
They decided to say it was the. They decided.
Nah, because Emily was laughing in the back because he kept a straight face. He didn't say anything. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but that's what Carlos told me," and I was like,
"Carlos gone.
Y'all didn't even talk to me. That's my book."
Oh, they said, "Yeah, you have to pay the rest of it off."
I was like, me and Billy gonna tear this place up, right, Billy?
And this is exactly why we can't go to anywhere with Paul.
Yeah,
tear him up, right, Billy?
Talking drama out there.
Yeah.
All right. So
it was a good one though.
Guess what time it is, folks? It's time for another giveaway. It's about 45 minutes after the hour. Can we get the Paul? Can you wave the comics, and then can you sound the dinner bell, Weapon X?
Let me find it. I got it.
Here, hold the book. Here, hold the book, Billy. Oh no, you got.
No, come on, let them see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for the winner of this next giveaway that we're about to do right now, you will get one of these two books. Paul will Paul lets you choose, and big thanks and shout out to Paul for providing these books. I think so Paul, there we go. All right, so number 7, what is number 7? Is that the first?
So we have sorry, didn't mean to hit you, buddy. Spider-Man number 7, first full appearance of Spider-Boy.
Okay,
it is the second printing.
Nice. Okay.
Or you can choose, and me and Weapon said, collector, you cannot enter. So
too late.
Now that's out of the way. Too late. So Miles Morales, number 6. This is the Icon variant. So y'all looking for that one?
That was a sick cover, so I picked it up.
Or Spider-Boy. And I know that I just wanted to offer that up because last week, collector said he was going to give away one, but I didn't see it. But we will be giving away one tonight.
Okay, just a quick reminder before I drop the hashtag that you have to enter to win. This one does not require caps, so do not use caps. Only enter once unless you make a typo. Not because it'll count more than one, but because we just want everybody to feel like it's fair. And then last but not least, you do need to let us know within 3 or 4 business days. You need to let us know what your shipping info is, because I still have like at least 1 or 2 people that have not sent me shipping info, or they sent it and it got pushed down on my Instagram. So here is the hashtag. If you want to win one of those 2 books from Paul, you're going to do hashtag. This is a very original one right here. Hashtag Spider-Man.
Okay.
Hashtag Spider-Man.
And like I said, I have these. I have these photo variants.
Those have already been promised to me.
Yep. So I know.
All right, so go ahead and enter to win. Hashtag Spider-Man. We're going to give it a couple minutes. Paul, we'll go ahead and show them again what they can win on this next round here.
All right. So, like Weapon X said, collectors out, but you can get one of these Miles Morales number 6, the Icon.
Look, Paul.
Oh, well, wow.
Man, who hacked me?
Man, that guy's out. The Weapon, take care of that weapon. So we got Spider-Man number 7. This is second print. This is the first full appearance of Spider-Boy.
Okay, so while we're on it, real quick, while people are entering to win, what do y'all think, panel? What do y'all think of Spider-Boy?
From what Dan Slott said, they're going to be using him. I mean, I've seen him in a few in Edge of Spider-Verse #3. He's got a solo story, I believe, or origin story.
Origin.
Yeah. And then still in these Spider-Man titles I've seen in the FOC that they're using. He's out with Spider-Man, so I guess they continue using this character. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty cool character.
I hate the costume. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate.
Really? I like
You don't
how the
it?
shoes
No.
match.
Shoes are kind of cool.
Yeah, they're like
the shoes are the worst part.
because collectors just mad because they're
They're the mags.
yeah
They're
they're
mad.
so they
They're
just
mad.
they magically go on and he's mad because he don't have any. Or you can get this an iconic
Yeah, I like that cover a lot.
the icon variant.
I don't know what I'm going to choose. This is hard.
Okay, didn't even win yet. What the heck? You're not even
Yes,
supposed
I
to
like
win
that.
it.
Yes, you got just a couple more seconds to enter to win. Big shout out to Paul and thank you to Paul. And one of the cool things,
JT.
well, I'm not going to talk about it yet. But a big change coming to the giveaway show. Very exciting news, very big news. But we'll be announcing that coming up soon in the next few episodes. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a long time coming. So I'm very excited about it. But
You can't kill
trying to get everything lined out. All right, so thank you all so much
Oh.
for entering. Oh, look at this.
JT's entering. Oh,
Look at that.
collect.
Hey,
JT's
JT, hit
entering.
me. Hey, JT, hit me up. I got something for you, man. Like legit. Hit me up.
Oh, what?
Legit.
Don't believe him. Don't believe him,
Nah.
JT.
Don't believe him, dude.
Swear,
Don't believe him.
swear.
So Weapon X said that
lying to
Collector
you,
is supposed
man.
to be out, but I don't know how he weaseled his way
I don't
in
know who
there.
put me in, but God
Man.
bless whoever did.
Somebody put you in, huh?
I don't know who did.
Winner gets
I think
to choose.
there will be a chat revolt if Mr. Collector wins.
Oh
So
yeah,
we're
somebody.
Okay, if I win,
Somebody put him in timeout. He said.
Who put that?
Somebody put him in timeout.
Algorithm. So here's the good news: is for the past few weeks, the giveaways have been getting shipped in real time. That means they go out the weekend of the giveaway, and that's the new standard. Is that the well, at least the ones leaving Houston ship out the weekend of. So you guys will be getting those. The giveaways will end. Not the giveaways themselves, but here's a quick note. Hey, so for the price box sticker for the Big Slab giveaway, those will end. We'll stop sending those out. I think it's like the second week of June, and then after that, we're just gonna be waiting for everybody to send in their entries for the Big Slab giveaway, and we'll be doing that. I think on episode number 100 because we got
Let
episode
Collector play.
it's not too far. It's not too far away. But yeah, to answer the question, we are now at the point where the giveaways are going out the week of. So, that's a big cool thing. I'm very excited about that. All right, let's go ahead and let's show it one more time. Then we're going to go ahead and run the giveaway. So the winner is going to get one of these two books that Paul is generously putting up for us. All right, so here we go. Looks like we have 20 entries. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Come on, Collector.
There we go.
Come on, Collector. I don't see me. I like how Carlos.
Oh, he won again.
Are you kidding?
Oh man.
And he's lucky. He needs to go play the lotto. He needs to
I
step
know.
real.
He needs to. Serge Henderson, you need to go. You need
Serge,
to
you need
go
to
buy
come
some lottery
help me
tickets.
with some comics hunting.
Which one did you want, Serge?
Let him pick. Let him pick.
Yeah.
Depression.
So for those who are just catching up, Serge Henderson won the blind giveaway at the beginning of the show, and so congratulations, Serge Henderson. Just pick the one that's not Miles so I can get it. I wasn't picked because Mr. Collector won't donate me his hair. Good luck getting that away from him.
Look, I'm gonna leave a little strip of my hair throughout the convention. Anyone finds them, come find me. Get a prize.
All right. Serge Henderson, make sure and drop in the chat which of the two books. You get to choose either Spider-Man 7, the second print,
Start that timer.
Miles Morales Spider-Man number, is that 6?
6.
Yeah, number 6, the Icon variant.
Icon.
All right, folks, but hey, that's not it. Just in case you didn't win, we're not done with the giveaways yet. Next up is going to be Miles Morales Spider-Man number 38, the 1 in 10 Allen design variant Spider Smasher.
Ooh.
So this book is going to be going up as a giveaway book in a few more minutes. So just in case you haven't won and you want a chance, you got one more giveaway.
Oh, Surge won in Spider-Man 7. All right. Thank you, good buddy.
So, there he is. So Serge Henderson. And Paul hit me up because I've got this other book for him. Maybe we can slice it open and include both of them together. He'll get the blind giveaway and this one.
You can just tape it to the top, Carlos.
There you go. That's it. That's exactly what we'll do. Hey, okay. So, in addition to these topics, there's also something that Weapon X had shared with me. Did anybody else have anything to say about Spider-Boy? Like, Mr. Collector, do you have anything to say about him?
He's heavily invested in this.
Not really. No. I'm waiting to read the origin story, though, for Edge of Spider-Verse 3. And Spider Smasher should be in that issue as well. So I'm excited about that. I know JT is too. Like JT. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Very cool. Okay. All right. So, hey, you might have seen one more thing to Spider-Boy better turn out to be something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in it for anything at this, like right now. I don't have any of his books. I don't have, I haven't picked up any of them. Not because I'm against it. I've actually had some people message on Instagram saying, "Hey, what do you think about this character?" And my thing would be, if you can get the books for a decent, fair price, not an inflated price, then sure. If you believe in the character, if you like the character and what you've seen thus far, and you want to buy more into the character, sure, go ahead. If you have a good gut instinct about it. But my big thing is, as a community, we have to push back against FOMO. We can't get caught up in this mindset that, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss out on the next big, character. You're always going to miss out on at least one, right? You can't get them all. And so if you just kind of adopt that and then you say, you know what, I'm not going to go overboard, because if you can buy a nice bronze or silver age book for the amount that you're paying for a new modern book that's unproven, yeah, I mean, to me, that's the way to do it. But that's just me. And the biggest rule of collecting is collect what you love. So that's the thing. While I'm talking about that real quick, let me make sure and remind y'all that we had a giveaway preview show for Comic Palooza, episode number 68. You can find it in the Comic Palooza playlist, 2023 playlist on the channel. You can also find it on the giveaway show playlist, episode number 68. We did pre-show coverage, and so I'm going to tell you just a little bit about what we've got going on at the show this weekend. First up, we're going to be having the $25 challenge. What it means is that Mr. Collector and Paul have agreed to go head-to-head. Gentlemanly rules. I'm going to give each of them $25 to spend on a book or multiple books. There's no rule about how many books. However, there will be 2 prizes. Okay, they don't know what they are. I'm not going to announce it until the week of. But the prizes there's going to be 2 prizes awarded. One is going to be by their fellow panelists, like the rest of the cast from the different shows here on the channel, which will be myself, Weapon X, probably Teresa, and then probably JT. But I'm going to have them all have a vote on, and maybe a couple of guest people, on which book they choose. And then you, the chat, are going to get to determine in a straw poll who won the other book. So we'll run that for a week, and it'll be either Paul or Mr. Collector that wins the $25 challenge. They'll each get, or each contest will get a prize, and that's what we're going to do as the viral challenge for Comic Palooza this year. Last year we did the Where's Paul, and then I'll drop something on Instagram for y'all to have some fun with Mr. Collector and Paul about about. So we're going to be share. I'll make sure and share on Instagram so y'all can have some fun with Photoshop at home for the Play at Home edition. We'll do a giveaway for whoever gets the most creative submission for that. And just a hint, it'll be Paul. You can choose either Paul or Mr. Collector, and you can play with photoshopping them into the book you think they should come back with. So you should have plenty of fun with that. Any comic cover, and the most creative one will win. I'll tell you more about it on Instagram. So watch Instagram for it. Lots of fun stuff there.
Hey, that's not fair. Look at him. He's voting for himself. That's not fair.
Who's it? Oh my God! Who keeps taking over?
That stuff on my screen, that's Mr. Collector. After you make that talk about FOMO, he sees those Spider-Man 7 at the top. Like, what? First appearance? What?
Now I got a discount when I bought my books. Just let
Keep
y'all
your
know.
Mocha
So I paid
covers?
less.
What?
I paid less
Mocha?
than cover price. So
Yeah.
remember that.
That's Mr. Collector. So when you guys see him in the shop, that's where he
You see
rolls
the
in
hair,
like
right?
that.
All right.
Took a picture of him at the warehouse.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's back in the warehouse.
question for the chat: have any of you watched the new footage? Have any of you watched any of the gameplay footage from Spider-Man 2, which has it's getting a lot of attention, or maybe seen screenshots from it. They showed off the symbiote suit, and then symbiote Peter, and then they also showed off Miles Morales again. We knew he was coming back to it. So make sure and drop in the chat if if you've seen any of the gameplay footage. We can't play it here because of rights, and they always get kind of funny about that. But yeah, make sure and check that out.
Raven's in there too.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw the stuff of Kraven and the Lizard, and this game looks like, I'm not a video game player, but
I'm buying it definitely. I have
What?
the first one. I'm definitely gonna buy it. I mean, I think it's gonna be good.
Do you know anything about the story?
No, I haven't read anything about it.
Yeah, I think Miles dies in this one.
Is that? Actually, Billy's in this one. Billy dies.
Billy, you heard him. Get him, Billy.
No, I don't know too much about the story. I know Venom's in it because when they did a teaser trailer it was like a year ago, they showed Venom in like an alleyway and he like jumped out. So we know Venom's in it. I didn't know Kraven was in it, but he is in the start of the gameplay. He said he's hunting someone down, and then he says he needs more of a challenge, and someone comes with like this computer and says, "Oh, you should go over here," and it's the city, and it's like Black Cat, Spider-Man, Miles, Lizard. So I guess he's like, "Well, let's go hunt." So I guess that's what the story's kind of based about from what I've seen in the video play. I don't know where Venom really comes in play with all of it, but yeah, but I mean, I saw it. It looks really good, though. So I think it's going to be good.
Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, everything I've seen about it looks like really legit, like serious. And I know the first one was a massive success. Okay, West East Bay is asking for about discount. I'm wondering if you're asking if there's a discount code for Comic Palooza. If you're asking about that, no, there is not. There are other discount codes for other stuff, but not for Comic Palooza.
No.
Okay, so you know what? It's time to go ahead. I think we're going to go ahead and do our third and final giveaway of the night.
Oh, I thought we had a speculator thing. We don't have one tonight.
Are we doing Market Watch tonight?
We're doing Market Watch?
Oh, I will say one thing about that Ultimate Fallout.
Okay, let me pull it. Do you have any graphics with you tonight?
No. I didn't know we were going to talk about this, but that second print.
It's your segment.
What?
No, the newsstand for the Ultimate Fallout 4 sold. It was a 9.6. It sold for $11,100.
God.
Yeah.
So that's the one
11.
you were tracking.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the newsstand. Yeah,
yeah, newsstand.
So
And remember,
it-
newsstand's only 1%.
but is it passing the 1 in 25?
Yeah, it passed the 9.6 for 1 in 25 for, I want to say it was like 8,500.
Wow.
Couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago. So it's I'm telling you, because it's only 1%.
Give away the hair, please.
The
Wow.
But yeah, so just to kind of break it down to you, I mean, of course, it would be cool to. I think the 1 in 25 is the best cover out of them, but like I said, newsstands only 1%, and there were, from what they're saying, newsstands. I think there's only like maybe I think like maybe 1,400. Maybe no, it has to be less than that. Probably less than that. But yeah, so
How many are graded in the census?
For I think 5, but 9. There hasn't been a 9.6 sold or higher for like the last 5 or 6 years.
So what do you think a 9.8 will go for?
24.
A 9.8 no, because the 9.8 for the 1 in 25 sold in January for 43,000 for the 1 in 25.
Wow.
So if this one is already going higher than the 1 in 25 as of right now in this market, man, I honestly think probably close to 50. Honestly, yeah. There's no way it should be less than what the 1 in 25 goes for. There's no way.
Wow.
But I say no less than 50. But
Yeah, I
it's
want to
crazy.
know too. How do you operate the TV with all that stuff in the way? Knowing damn well that TV ain't never been turned on.
For that Spider-Man, do you need a PS5 to play it?
No, they're gonna have it for the PS4 as well, but
Okay.
I think, but you can do it digitally too, though.
Because
But Miles dies
the
in
other day, Paul was telling me he had a PS5, and I said, "Let me look at it." And he pulled the back cover off the back of his truck. It was a PS3 taped to a PS2.
What?
I saw him
PS3
do that.
to
I saw him-
PS2.
He said that was the new PS5 style. And I was like,
I had
Paul,
to tell him because he had a PS3 and a PS2 plus an Xbox One next to it too, and I said, Paul, come on, dude. So he was trying to get a newer version of it.
Well, I mean,
So,
I've seen the game, and Miles dies in the second part of the game.
Miles died.
You know,
Look,
I mean,
tell him JT.
JT, man, it's gonna happen, JT. Just let it go, JT.
Oh, just to let y'all know, the Across the Spider-Verse comes out Wednesday night, or technically Thursday, but so
When?
next week.
this week. Yeah, next week, yeah.
Yeah, next
The
week.
movie's supposed to be 2 hours and like 38 minutes. This is the longest animated film ever. So
Yeah, but it's part 1.
excited.
Is it a
know,
multi-part
Paul.
thing?
Why? 2099 kills Miles in that one.
JT, man, I'm gonna pick you up after this. JT, we're gonna go get your passport. We're gonna go see him. Tell him what's up.
2099 and Miles battle to the death.
Stop it, Paul. Exactly.
All right, let's do this final giveaway here. So let's go ahead and do. Whoops. Hang on.
What is the giveaway? Are we
Let's
giving
go.
away
Hashtag
collector?
Spider Slayer. If
Spider
you want a
Slayer.
chance to win this book right here,
Ooh,
this is
that
Miles Morales Spider-Man number 38. This is the 1 in 10 Allen design variant. This is the giveaway right here. It features Spider Slayer on the cover, so the hashtag is hashtag Spider Slayer. Got
And,
a couple minutes. to
who
go
is
do.
Spider Slayer to Miles? I bet people don't know that in the chat.
Carlos, it's Spider Smasher.
Spider
Oh,
Smasher.
Spider Smasher. Sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
that's okay. It's Spider Slayer. It's Spider
That's all right. They got the
Spider Slayer
hashtag. They know the
does.
hashtag.
That's the new FOMO. Thanks to
Yeah,
Carlos.
so who is Spider Smasher to Miles Morales?
Spider Smasher. Isn't that wait, I'm not gonna say
Billy Morales.
Yeah, I was about to say it. I didn't want to give it away though.
I know.
Yeah, so
We need-
collector,
oh, no.
you can't enter.
Collector. Tell us
Collector
what
can't
what?
enter.
I'm not.
Yeah, check for one weapon.
Yeah.
All right, so going back into the panel.
Yeah.
Um,
Look at him. He was typing up something.
Now he's ordering his tickets for Little Mermaid. He told me he's gonna go to the midnight showing of Little Mermaid.
No, I already spent all my money on the IMAX tickets for me and Paul to go see Beast Wars.
Man, I have got 3 tickets to go see this Beast Wars. I got one from Collector, one from Strict, and one from MT. I ain't going to none.
He had his hat, his outfit ready to go.
No, Collector, you're not allowed.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Collector's not allowed.
Yeah.
They're not allowing you to jump into
I
this.
didn't enter.
Are you sure? Check him. Check him. Weapon right here. Weapon.
Where is he?
He's right there by Mary.
Look, there he is. The world premiere.
That doesn't even. I don't even. They don't
So
even.
for those who
Beast
don't know,
Wars
Paul somehow finagled a ticket to the official premiere of Transformers Beast Wars, and there he is, all dressed up in his slacks, his jacket, out in Los Angeles.
Now that was taken in the wintertime, so I wouldn't need a. Oh yeah, I don't know. So I don't know how y'all got that. That is not me. I would not go to no premiere, no Beast Wars.
And then he went to go traumatize the other comic book bosses in LA.
Yep, the Flash movie, Green Machine. That's what I'm waiting for.
All right, so we are just about ready to go ahead and run the giveaway. All right, looks like we've got 17 people entered. You need to do hashtag Spider Slayer, even though the cover features Spider Smasher.
This one, JT?
It's yours, JT.
Only do it once. Everybody will get a chance.
Oh, somebody's sleeping.
We're gonna run it. I know, I'm tired. So we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it in just a second here. Let's go ahead and bring it. Let's go ahead and bring it up. All right. So we got 18. Looks like we got 18 entries.
Really?
All right. We're ready to go ahead and roll it. Remember, you are gonna win this 1 in 10 design variant by Alan. It's Miles Morales Spider-Man number 38, the 1 in 10, featuring Spider Smasher on the cover, aka Billy Morales.
Billy, you heard that?
Hey, no, Z Collects. I'm a big fan of it. The reason we talk about Beast Wars is because Paul is a G1 fanatic.
That's right.
He only likes G1, so we always give him a hard time about it. It has nothing to do with the movie itself. Whoops. Okay. However, Z Collects is saying there's going to be big news. It's going to make Transformers number 1 jump up in price. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Well, they got Unicron in there, and then they got Dinobot, and then they got. I don't know. I just.
Unicron's in there. I know Unicron is in it.
Yep.
Barneytron. Yeah, they got a lot of them.
I don't know.
All right, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and run it. So hashtag Spider Slayer is going to win this. The winner is going to win this cover right here. It's Miles Morales Spider-Man number 38, featuring Spider Smasher in a design variant by Alan. It's 1 in 10.
Yep. Put hashtag Spider Slayer. How did Collector get in there, Webbin?
Let's check it out.
That's what I'm talking about,
Are
JT.
you kidding me?
Hey, man. Hey, you get free shipping too, JT.
JT, you got to pay shipping.
JT.
Right, I have
like
JT,
Bravo said, rigged.
JT just won like a week ago. All right, JT. Congratulations on the win.
Rigged. Here comes the rigged. Rigged.
I know.
Hey, man. JT's a huge Miles fan.
He is
Congrats,
a huge Miles fan.
JT doesn't even know who that is, right, JT?
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
JT,
Eric.
I'm going to get you one more sticker to add to that. And then JT, yeah, we need to meet up this week so I can get you your books. I have some in-town books to hand off.
I think JT fainted.
He might have passed out.
Oh.
Yeah, just show him what he won and let him faint again.
All right. So
JT is a Superman fan.
Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. It has been a pleasure as always. This is one of the best hour and a halves of my week. Personally, I'm going to let each of the panel give some final thoughts and shout outs. And then Darth Lucian, he is not a cast member on the giveaway show. He is, I think he's going to be a part-time cast member on Monday Halls Live moving forward. But yeah, he's not a cast member of the giveaway show. So let's go ahead and bring it to a close. I'm gonna let Mr. Collector, you want to do some final thoughts and shout outs and any other notes that we forgot about?
No, just Miles comes out, or Across the Spider-Verse.
Part 1.
Wednesday. It still comes out. So go check it out. Please support Beast Wars as well for Paul. But no, it was a good night. Great stuff we talked about. Yeah, if anyone's, like I said, going to be in Houston for the show, definitely hit us up. We coordinate some other people, like I said earlier. I don't know if I'm going to Dallas Fan Expo. I might. I don't know if anyone else lives around that area, but if so, let me know. It'll be cool. Hang out. Other than that, no, that's it. Thank you all again for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Very cool. Let's keep it moving right along to Weapon X.
Oh, it's me. Ooh. Yeah. Good show. Like I said, good topics. We talked about some stuff here going on. The one thing I had mentioned to Carlos, kind of non-comic, but those of y'all that kind of do sports cards, y'all remember last year the group that sold the hats, Fanatics, they won the rights to the baseball card stuff from the MLB, and they pretty much put Topps out of business, and then they went out and bought Topps so they could print their cards. Well, they just acquired an auction house from PWCC to add to their growing portfolio. So that's something to keep an eye on. PWCC's had one of the first vault ideas that eBay stole from them. And then there was some bad blood between them and eBay, apparently, but that's another topic. But PWCC kind of had a unique thing with the vault. If you bought your cards, they would keep them in the vault for you. And then because of the market, they would let you take loans out on those cards. You could actually take money against those cards. Well,
oh wow!
Of course, the market dropped. A lot of people said, you know what? I'm going to keep my money. You can keep your cards. So, yeah, the books for that auction house, they didn't turn out so well. But hopefully Fanatics can come in here and maybe kind of turn that around for them there on that side.
Wow. I didn't know that story. That's really, really cool. I mean, it's
But yeah,
not
just
cool
something that,
for
you know,
what's going on, but it's neat to see some of these companies being bought out, you know, kind of this changing of the guard thing.
Yeah, so I think it'd be kind of good because, you know, the other major, you know, auction house kind of is the ones from Beckett, whatever, that owned by the other guys up there that moved, you know, from Dallas or whatever. So, yeah, I think it'd be good to have an auction house. See.
Golden's huge also.
Who's that?
Golden.
Okay.
What you mean?
You never heard of them?
No. The auction house?
Yeah. Yeah, they're huge. They do a lot of all collectibles, not just cards, though.
Is that the guy on Netflix that has his own documentary, docuseries? Yeah. I know what you watched last weekend.
Hey, that show's actually all right. But yeah, they do some of the biggest sales though.
Yeah. Yeah, and then real quick on Netflix, I don't know if we're gonna take it off, but one, Mr. Collector reminded me, there's one show, if you guys watch it, the Collector show, there's one about the Pez Maniac guy. You guys check that one out. Apparently back in the early 80s or whatever, there's a guy that was selling Pez from overseas for lots of money here in the US, and he actually would buy to Europe and bring the Pez dispensers back in a bag across the U.S. and sell them
Can
here.
we create a GoFundMe for weapon? He needs.
So,
All right, let's keep moving along to Mr. To Paul Comics, and let me let him.
All right,
nice.
Move a little bit out, a little bit, Billy. All right, thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you to Mr. Henderson, great, and and Carlos. Anyways, I know I won now. I won. Oh.
He just got a color printer, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, those are for Carlos. I don't see. So, thank y'all for joining us tonight. Great show. We had got Carlos and Weapon, and then me, and then we had somebody else. But great night. But y'all tune in on Friday and Saturday because me and Billy are gonna be out hunting. So Mr. Collector is definitely going to lose. And y'all just make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday, and we want their vote, right? We appreciate y'all's vote. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
All right.
And,
All right.
Make sure that y'all are voting for me and Billy.
Yeah,
that'll be somebody
Paul
next
right
week.
Yep, that'll be
Paul.
Collector. Down, Collector.
That's gonna be Paul.
Me and Billy are going to be hunting.
And
Right, Billy?
Carlos,
Yeah,
make
Billy.
sure to check his bag before he walks in there. Please.
Oh,
And
man.
Billy's bag, just to be safe.
You're a daddy, Billy. Get him, Billy. No, thank y'all, and we'll see y'all next week. And if y'all see us at Comic Palooza, any one of us, just I don't even know it. I look like I'm prepared to fight, and everybody else looks like I don't know what they're doing. But if y'all see us at Comic Palooza, y'all say hi to us. Just go up
Yeah.
That face is Paul.
And
stickers.
if y'all have
Getting caught.
and from what me and Weapon and Collector have said, please line up for the Carlos Collects panel at 1100, I believe. So
Yeah,
you'll
we're gonna have to line up.
because there's going to be a line at 1100 and I know it starts at 1430, but make sure you line up early. Yeah, make sure y'all line up early because Weapon has told me that there is going to be a line. So make sure that y'all are there and make sure y'all have y'all's questions ready for him.
All right.
No
Thank
flash
you.
photography.
Thank you to the panel. Hey, just a couple. Mr. Collector, you went already, right?
I can say bye again, yeah. Thank you for coming by.
I like how he thought about it for a second. And he was like,
I'll do it again.
Did I? All right. Hey, thanks so much for tuning into the giveaway show because this show wouldn't be what it is without you, the community members who are hanging out in the chat with us. I hope you had a good time hanging out with us. Like I said at the top of the show, this is one of my highlights of the week. I sincerely enjoy every Wednesday night when we get to hang out, and I miss the times that we don't because of whatever other things may come up. Make sure and tune in this weekend. Check the channel. We'll be sharing pictures across Instagram, YouTube, and hey, if we're not connected on TikTok, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, the Carlos Collects Comics TikTok account has blown up. That is now right under 1,000 followers. So, if you're on TikTok, make sure and check us out over there. You can find cool features like the affordable and collectible, cover buys, and other recommendations and books. I'm also going to be doing more little short video clips once I figure out how TikTok works. I don't even know fully how it works. I just pick whatever song it recommends me, and all of a sudden now there's like a ton of people following it. So make sure and check that out as well. It's at Carlos Collects Comics across all of social media. And hey, you know what? If you're on Facebook, and like my generation is, make sure and like the page. We could definitely use some page likes there and some follows. But as always, it is fun to hang out with you. Remember that we've got Monday Halls Live on Mondays at 10 p.m. Central. the giveaway show, which is what you're watching at 10 p.m. Central. And then Friday, 10 p.m. Central, I will have a little recap for the first day of Comic Palooza. Some stuff we'll check in with Paul and Mr. Collector and see if they've had any success after the first day. But all of us will be out in full force on Saturday. We'll be doing the $25 challenge. Weapon X, I think, said that he has a giveaway for you if you find him. And then I have a little something that I'll give you if you find me out on the show floor. We'll also have some convention coverage, and then we'll be doing a post-show wrap-up afterward to tell you what we thought of the show and how it went. We're looking forward to some other big conventions coming through as well. Some of us will be at Fan Expo Dallas as well, which is coming up a few weeks after Comic Palooza. And then in the fall, we're going to be, it just got announced the dates for Bedrock Comic Con. That's a big local convention here. Looking forward to having a massive rollout of comic book artists there, and it looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun as well. So stay tuned here for that. Last thing I'll share with you, make sure and hit that like button. And hey, you know what? Let's keep it positive. For the first time in, I think 70 episodes of the show, I had a negative direct message. The person said they called the show a scam, and I was like, that's kind of. I was very upfront with the person. I said, hey, look, if you're frustrated, just say so. Other people have said, hey, when is my giveaway coming? It's going to get there. We're getting caught up on it. We're almost caught up on it. But to start, going down a really negative road, that's completely unnecessary. I was still going to send the book to the person, but they blocked me after that on Instagram. So I just wanted to say, keep it positive. And if you're impatient, if you're frustrated about the giveaways, just send a quick message like that. There's no need to go into negative comments and stuff like that. And then, like I said, we will have a couple. We'll have a couple of rules that we'll be introducing to make things a little bit more, so everybody feels comfortable about them. And we've got big, exciting news coming down the pipe for the giveaway show, which is our flagship show here on the channel. And I'm looking forward to announcing that because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Larry, it wasn't a big deal. It really wasn't. But I just wanted to make sure and put that out there and let you know, hey, I get it. I understand it. And I do apologize for some of the delays, but sometimes they happen because life happens. So, but I did want to remind, keep it positive and, just be straight up. There's no need to throw out, harsh statements and stuff like that. So thank you all again so much for continuing to hang out with us. We've enjoyed another night with you, another episode. Let's see. Z Collects, no, the person knew. They knew. And anytime somebody messages and asks, they always get a response. Now, if somebody doesn't, or if they are just kind of deciding to be a negative person, I can't help that. But I do communicate with everybody who asks. So, and then, Tony's saying, I think this goes without saying, and I don't think there's a need for me to say it. So I'm not going to, because, some of you understand it, you get it. And thank you for continuing to watch and hang out with us. So we will see. Let's see. L Green Machine. This channel is the best. Thank you so much. Let's see. Z Collects is saying there were a couple. But like I said, the box is almost completely empty. And I think there's a lot of books that have already gone out. Z Collects, feel free to message me later on Instagram or via email if you want to continue the discussion about it. I welcome all people, even comments that are challenging or bordering on negative. Feel free to message me on Instagram or on email, crosscollectscomics@gmail.com or at crosscollectscomics. But hey, we're going to be caught up by the month of June, and I'm excited because it's going to open a new chapter for the giveaway show, and it's going to continue on better and stronger than ever. So you want to remain a part of the community. Y'all make sure and take care. I will see y'all later. And from all of us here at the Giveaway Show, thanks so much for being a part of this awesome community. And we will see you next time.